When I hear the word God, I think of the metaphor that people have needed throughout the ages to answer questions about life.
I don't think of it in terms of a man up in the sky with a beard or anything.
Everybody's idea of God is different from everyone else's.
I think it's really unfortunate that people try to define the word.
Sometimes it's a way of feeling like you're part of the cosmos instead of all alone.
What others have put out there for it to mean, it's hard for me to have my relationship with that word.
My personal reaction to God now is much more accepting and willing to listen and think about than it was 20 years ago.
I'm still in the process of examining what I think about God.
I think the word is a journey word. It changes as we change.
It drives my kids nuts that I can't define what God is for them.
Like you see the clouds out there, they're pretty, they're by God. I think of those who I've lost and those who are still alive, those I miss and those I see every day.
He protects us and tries to keep us out of trouble. It's not really a God, it's just kind of like, if you are nice, something nice will happen, you know?
The way life expresses itself.
I'm thinking the connection to nature is something that's very powerful, that is God. Nature is God.
I think of Morgan Freeman when he was in Evan Almighty.
When I think God, I think of sort of an influence, a path almost, a guiding force.
When I think about the word God, I think the universe is infinite.
Sometimes I think God is there, and sometimes I think not.
The universal id or ego of the whole world.
Something we can't even comprehend.
The collective unconscious.
If everyone had the same idea of God, then God would actually exist.
We live in a universe that's very complex, but also intentional.
I substitute universe or spirit.
I don't really like the word God used in terms of like my Lord, He, and the kind of like definitely masculine way of using God.
These days, that whole idea is just really outdated.
That makes me uncomfortable. I am an atheist.
It would be nice if we could hear the word God and feel positive about it. And some people do.
I like what H. Richard Niebuhr said. It's the power that casts me into existence, holds me there.
I certainly believe there's forces bigger than ourselves.
An energy that never dies, and it's found within every living thing.
I think of our existence. I think the spark of our animation.
Spirit of life, source of truth.
A centered place of wholeness within myself, shared with the universe. Everything that is, I guess, is what God is to me.
I think of the connectedness between all of us on Earth and the connectedness of the universe.
The word God to me basically means love.
I like lots of different gods and lots of different stories about gods, and I think it's a way for us to deal with the fact that the universe is so much bigger than us in a way that our minds really cannot comprehend, so we give it a word, and that allows us to tell fun stories.
It's more poetry than theology, that word, God.